Capturing a Milky Way or a star trail is an awesome feat in itself. But in this day of social media, you really need to step up your composition game. In this video, I'll be sharing with you some tips and tricks and composition ideas to take your photography to the next level and help your photos stand out from the crowd. Now, there are many apps to help you with this. So I mainly use two apps, PhotoPills and Planit Pro. Both are there on Android and Mac as well, and I'll link them down in the description so you can check them out to help you plan a bit better. Now, with any other type of photography, there are multiple parts to it. One is the foreground and the background. In our case, the background will always be the Milky Way, and you need a very strong foreground element to make the photo really interesting. A shot of a Milky Way without any context to it, or without any landscape, or without any foreground, will look very bland, as you can see on the screen, versus a shot with an very interesting foreground will always look much better. I stay in central India and we have abundant forests nearby, so I always try to make my composition interesting with the help of some trees and all, because we have that in abundance over here. I will be sharing with you some examples on the screen on how I have used the trees to frame the Milky Way. I have framed the Milky Way between two trees, or it feels like the Milky Way is coming out of the branch of one tree, or the tree is right in the center and the Milky Way is behind it, and it almost feels like the tree is the main subject, but actually it's the Milky Way. So you can use vegetation to your advantage. Another thing which you can do is add a human element, because then you get the sense of scale in the photo. Like in these examples, I asked my friends to pose and kept the Milky Way in the background, and so it gives a sense of scale to the photo. And you can always hold some props in your hand, like a torch or something. With that photo has been overdone a lot on internet, but it still looks very cool. You can add some urban structure like a railway bridge or something like that to make it more interesting, or a tractor, or an abandoned farmhouse, or a windmill if there is one near your area, a power line. You can add any such structure also. Another very good idea is to do some light painting. Well, it can be intentional and it can be non-intentional also. If you are shooting where there are cars passing by on the road, you can take advantage of those cars to make a light trail for you. In this photo, I actually asked my friend to drive the car, and then I took this shot. But if you are staging it, then stage it properly and turn off the headlights of the car and only use the brake lights, as they are a bit soft and they will not overexpose your photo. You could also take the reflection of the Milky Way on a body of water, like a lake or something. Flowing water will not help, a still water will help, so a lake is more appropriate than a river. And you could also try to keep the Milky Way out of focus in bokeh. It looks very creative and cool, and if done right, it will really help your photo stand out. Another very good tip is that if you are out during the day and you find a very good spot. Another very good tip is that during the day, if you are out on any travel and you find a very good spot, immediately take out your app and find if the Milky Way will be visible from there, and keep that in mind, so that when you go during the night to the same spot, it's much easier to shoot. Most of the photos which I have shot have actually been pre-scouted during the day only, so that it's much easier to shoot at night. Shooting in the dark blindly is a bit difficult, so always try to scout beforehand. For star trails there are much more options available to you because you are not really restricted by the seasons of the Milky Way. Any clear night would work. It's not necessary to shoot the star trail only in north direction. You can shoot in any east, west or south direction also, and you will get different patterns for the star trails as you can see on the image on the screen. But yes, shooting in the north always looks way cooler than shooting in the east or west. But I actually have made a signature style, and those who know me from Instagram also will know my wavy star trail pattern photos, which are a big hit. So if you want to learn to shoot those, please do write in the comments, and if there is enough interest I will make a separate video out of it. So as you can see, it's not only about shooting the Milky Way or the star trails, you really have to compose it also so that your photo stand out amongst the thousands and thousands on social media. And it's like any other photography, be it street or landscape, you have to compose it so to make it look better. So for more such tips and tricks, please do subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed and liked this video, hit the like button and turn on your notification for more such awesome videos. Thank you.